Alright, welcome back to another draft here on Arena. We're drafting some more Lost Caverns of Ixalan. We opened a land, but there's a Wind Scout and a Deep-Cavern Bats here. I think Wind Scout's very good, but Bats is better. For lucky, maybe Restless Vents Wheels or even Defossilize. I don't think it will, but there's always a chance. Passing some good white and blue, though. Into a very weak pack comparatively. Could go with another chance just to stay on black, but I actually think Final Strike is a little bit better in general if I'm playing green, which I'm playing green a lot in this set. I want at least one Final Strike, so I think I'm going to second pick it, even though the Might of the Ancestors has some really nice synergies with the bats, making it a 3 lifelink flying vigilance, but rewarded with a frog. Looks good. Deadweight here, Lore Keeper, Cave, Bristleback. Still some good white. Okay blue here as well. Could jump into blue with Iceberg here. I think I should just stay with black. Stay with my bats. Deadweight or Iceberg. Leaning towards black. Could also take the Deathcap Marionette as well, but I think I'm just going to take the Deadweight over the Marionette. Jade Seedstones is one of my favorite combos in the format with bats. Echo of Dusk is also here. Scout's okay. Wanderglyph's here. It's pretty good. Sunscribe. I think Wanderglyph and Sunscribe are probably the best cards, but Scout's here, and we're playing green, so no reason to take anything except for Scout. Bristleback, pretty easily here. Sage Days is okay in blue, but easy Bristleback. Wow, pick 8 frog. Okay, green's open. That's nice, that's nice. Tithing Blade, Echo, but there's also an Over the Edge. I think Tithing Blade is slightly stronger than Over the Edge. It's a tough choice, though. I mean, technically, we're not necessarily black, are we? We're definitely green. Would I splash this? Probably not. Let's just take the Over the Edge. It's safer. You know, because we could always just take out the Deadweight and still just splash the bats. Double frog, that's easy to do. Ooh, another chance on the wheel. That was the only black card in that pack. That's very nice. Side is okay. It's also a cave we wanted. I'll take an Echo. Nice Stomper. Yeah. Okay. No thank you for the Tidebinder. Some good red cards. Sunborn is quite good if we wanted to splash white off the frogs and lean into red, but there's also just an Axejaw here. I think I'm okay with playing it safe and taking Axejaw and hoping one of these black cards wheel. It's good enough. Axejaw's pretty good. I mean, I think it's a good common, so. Colossodactyl's great. Captain Storm is also great. What's our artifact count? Not so good. I think in this situation you take Dactyl over Captain Storm and hope one of these green cards wheel. Just don't have enough artifacts at the moment to justify it, and I don't think we will. Bitter Triumph here is perfect. Wow. Also a Plundering Pirate and some nice red, but no need to go into red yet. Maybe Staggering Size will wheel. Wow, pick 4 bats, yeah. We have 2 really nice late pickups in this draft already. It's going to make a big difference for the final deck quality. 2 bats, 2 frogs, both were late pickups. And a late Dactyl here at pick 5 as well. Yeah, I think 2 Dactyls is real nice. Wow. Over the Edge, Scavenger, or Stomper. I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. They would all fit in this deck nicely. My problem with Scavenger is a lot of times you end up playing it on curve and it doesn't get any value. Over the Edge will probably wheel, so let's just take the Stomper. Wow, pick 7, Itzquinth. I will splash for that, that's 100% worth it. Pick 7 though, it's gotta be a sign. I'll also splash a Rumbling Rock Slide as well, since we have the Itzquinth now. None of these green cards are going to make the final deck anyway. I don't need a 3rd Stomper, I don't need a 2nd Scythe. Viper and Nursery. I suppose Viper is a little bit better, because we have the Bristleback. The Cave is well worth it over the Bristleback here. Just some fixing. Maybe a red 2-drop. Yeah. I mean, probably not going to play either of those at the moment. Maybe. Some late blue. Okay. Call. Yeah, no. Not even worth splashing for. This pack's kind of weak for us. Akawali or Atalia's Favor is really about it. Could consider the blowgun with how many tramplers we have, but it might wheel. I think Favor or Akawali is definitely the take. Lean towards Akawali, even though it's not that good in our deck, right? We don't have a lot of self-mill necessarily. But it is a 3/3 for 3 that potentially has upside that's scary. It's okay. Another whiff. Yeah, none of these cards are good in our deck. I guess we can take the Sunken Citadel for fixing. It's not bad fixing. In fact, it's some of the best fixing in the format. So, if you're going to get a weird cave land for fixing, it's one of the best ones you can get. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm not playing anything else here. Wow, another Itzquinth. I'm going to run second Itzquinth over Deadweight. Number 2 for sure. Man, just nothing in our colors, is there, for pack 3 here? You know, I think I want Staggering Size over Sunbird Standard. We have 2 caves that fix for mana. So our fixing's already pretty good, and we have 2 frogs. And the size is a pretty good trick that we're missing. Yeah, let's take the size. tough. Another chance, another cave, or restless vents. I actually think restless vents is better fixing than captivating cave number 2 for us. Fixes in all the right ways, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it. Not very exciting. Take a Death Toucher. Scavenger or even the Lattice. I think the Lattice might be okay too, but I don't really want too many red plates in my deck right now, so it's really Scavenger or Death Cap. I'm going to take the Scavenger. I don't think I'm going to run it though. Surveyor is really good. That's a good late pickup at pick 7. Wow, pick 8. Okay. Yeah, that's a good pickup. Now that makes that blowgun look so good, even though the Seeker is nice too. Yeah, the blowgun. We have quite a few tramplers now. I don't think I'm going to run the torch. So Pilgrim. Another over the edge is good removal. We're going to have to make some cuts. Scavenger is definitely on the block. Surveyor is probably not necessary. Yeah. I mean, it's nice because it ramps, but Sunbird Standard came around anyway. I might run that now that we have it. I mean, a lot of times it's going to be a 3/3 flyer for us. Echo doesn't seem necessary anymore. Just don't think we'll have enough spells in our grave, you know? Need to make some cuts. It's a good thing. Definitely running 3 colors though. Double Bats and double Itzquinth are both completely reasonable to splash for either way. We're a base green deck splashing 2 different colors. So we're going to go heavier on green, but the Scythe is an easy cut. I don't think we need this Surveyor, especially if we're going to run the standard. I suppose we don't need 2 over the edges. Maybe we don't need 2 stompers either. These last cuts are very difficult. C-Note Scout as a 1-drop also isn't that impressive in our deck since we're kind of a late game deck anyway. I'm not trying to aggro out anybody here. Let's cut it over the edge first. Maybe the Viper's not good enough. Double Frog and a Land Cycler and a Sunbird Standard. We could probably get away with just 16 lands if I cut the Scout. And then run it like this. We'd be at 14 creatures, good removal. Good fixing. I want my bats to come down on turn, so even though black's kind of a lighter splash, I want it earlier. Red can go down. I think I want one more swamp. I'm okay with going with 6 green. I'm giving up some green consistency to make sure the bats land consistently on turn 2. But I mean, we still technically have 8 forests anyway. 9 if you count Sunbird Standard. Looks good. Okay. Bats on turn 3 is fine with Frog. Okay, well now I'm going to lead on bats. And good thing I did. Dead weight. I actually think we might run out Akawali here instead of the frog next turn. Just to get a good blocker on board to prevent them from attacking in. Our dead weight doesn't do much here, does it? Yeah, need the blocker. Swing in the air. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna frog this turn. Poke. I think I will dead weight that. It's so mana inefficient though. You could just Itzquinth it instead. Nah, we're not gonna get a better deadweight target, are we? I don't know. Itzquinth can kill something bigger than deadweight with Clossodactyl on the board, so I think it's right to deadweight even though it's so mana inefficient. Hopefully they don't hit removal. That's fine. Guess we're just poking him with bats. Okay. If we can get lands and offload our hand, we'll probably win this game. Their board is not that impressive at the moment. Interesting. Oh. Okay. I mean, I'll trade a Clossodactyl for it, straight out, I think. Or just a frog. I mean, we have another chance in hand. It's okay to trade off our creatures a bit. One damage at a time. Need our seed stones to hurry this up. That hurts. We're taking 7. Okay. I mean, I think I play out another Colossodactyl here. And I maybe even take 7 again, so that I can then Itzquinth without trading off my 4/5, depending on the situation. Well, they gotta take Itzquinth, yeah. I'm gonna trade off with the Gnar. Yeah, I guess we'll attack in with Akawali. Okay. Interesting they didn't do that on the bats. Let's do this. I mean, I guess Colossodactyl and another flyer is not bad. Itzquinth's probably safer though. Whoa. Don't know if that was worth it. Good hit. Yeah, let's go Stomper. Don't think I want either of those cards. Like, I don't have any tramplers. I mean, I have a few, but I don't know. Is the blowgun good enough? Probably not. We'll win without it. I mean, if they're not careful with their attacks here, they could be dead next turn. I think they have another chance in their hand or something. They just don't have a good target. Defossilize, okay. Okay, let's do Itzquinth. Gotta kill the menace. I'm feeling pretty safe about this. Not worth staggering this turn. We can also trade off our frog now with Death Touch. We'll just trade off with whatever they give Vigilance to, whichever one. And then we win next turn with Staggering Size, so it's already GG. I guess they could draw something here. I think I should still trade off with the Death Touch Vigilance right now. Yeah, that's not going to be good enough. GG. It's just enough damage, straight out. Okay, that was a long game. Got a little stuck on lands, but once we had our lands going, it was all good. Good hand. Let's go with the axe draw first. I was hoping that would be a spell. It's okay. Ah. Man, now I need to strike that. Hardly seems worth it. But yeah, I think we should equip and strike. Deal 6. I mean, because the likelihood they have a strike on their side is pretty high, so just keeping their board clear protects my board at the same time. Yep. It's a good one. Stomper. I think I will trade off the axe draw, or at least offer it. I need to keep that over the edge just in case. Now I don't want to trade off the extra. If we go like this, we'll be able to draw 2 cards for free. Is an extra card worth it? Probably not. Gem Guard's definitely not good enough. Yeah, there's no way for them to blow this up, is there? Let's just attack first. Can't believe they're jumping. Okay. You know, Plostactyl's fine. We play a little slower. I don't feel like there's a rush to slam the Dreadmaw. It's fine. I guarantee they're topping a land. So they can cast their 7-drop next turn. I'm going to offer the trade with both my dinos here. 2 lands was not what I wanted to draw, though. Yeah, it's the trade, right? Then we over the edge the Hulk, and then they lose. Get rid of that. Swing in with a bunch of trample, plus death touch. They can stay alive technically this turn. They're off it. Good hand. Frog into 4-drop is always just so good. Petrify is fine. We can over the edge that. They probably have a cogs. Can still get them with Final Strike or Bitter Triumph if they try and do something crazy here. Let's just go with the Plostactyl. Okay, no cogs. That's nice. Why wouldn't they equip the hammer, though? It's weird, right? They should have done that before blockers. So they could triple block, right? I mean, it wouldn't have worked out for them anyway, but... This is weird. It's so weird, I'm kind of broken, sorry. I mean, there's no need to use a trick. Yeah. Sorry, OP. Vinaboy. That's a good one. I'm just gonna go ahead and Itzquinth it. Yep. Okay, we want to hold open Bitter Triumph. They'll probably try and... Yeah, they'll probably try and kill whatever. I'm going to go ahead and attack here. It's free attack, staggering size. No blocks. I guess just go to damage. So I can do Akawali and hold open Bitter Triumph for whatever they're going to glyph with next turn. Hopefully it's not... Oh, maybe they have strike? No, they're gonna glyph. Okay. No other dinos either. We could staggering size or Bitter Triumph here. I'm gonna Bitter Triumph instead of staggering size. Yeah, I mean, if they don't block, fine. If they do block, fine. Just rock slide. I'll size to save it. Nice. Very nice. Let's just do one on each to play it safe. Okay, they're off it. GG. It's an okay start hand. Turn 2 bats is always keepable. Kind of need to draw into some creatures, but turn 2 bats is not something you should ever toss, in my opinion. Did not want to see another swamp, though. No, we're flooding. Alright, let's bats and see what they have. They have 2 removal spells. We're kind of done for. Our strike depends on our bats living. Oh. Turn 2 bats on the draw equals scoop. It's interesting. I wish I knew what was in their hand. This is such a sketch keep. I'm gonna mull. This is not good either. Oh boy. I mean, this is just a 3rd forest, in essence. I'm gonna ditch it. Not what I wanted to draw. Not good. Okay, there's hope. There's hope. Wow. I don't even know what I'm supposed to take here. feel like the Inquisitor can do the most damage. And in some ways, the Grasping Shadows kind of slows them down, so they're only going to attack for 3 instead of 4 every turn. I feel like I should take the Inquisitor. Just to buy me the most amount of time, right? I mean, they're going to gain a bunch of life in the meantime, but I need to get to my Stompers if I want to win this game. Frog wasn't the worst draw. Can't afford to lose my frog. Okay, progress. See what we get. Hoping it's land. Oh, it's too good to ditch. It's okay. We can equip blowgun to bats and hold open staggering size or something. Really? Oh, come on. I feel like they have a Cosmian Blast. Oh, no. Alright, Frog is gonna have to trade with that. But we gotta go for it this turn. We're gonna take 6 in the air and go to 1. That's game. Yeah, we needed to get removal off of our Dreadmaw to have a chance, but they had the next thing anyway. Okay. Bristleback's probably going to be a land here. I think running this out's right. It's a good blocker for a 2/2. And we have another one. Scout. Colossodactyl will do it for us once we get there, but we do need another green source in order to play it next turn, so I'm thinking we're going to be cycling the Bristleback this turn. It's annoying, but it's not the worst. A little out aggroed here. Hopefully the Colossodactyl can kind of restabilize us. rock sliding next turn. Jeez. Suppose I need to rock slide the 4/4. Dreadmaw, draw 2 next turn looks really good. But eventually we need to figure out how to start applying some pressure against them. That'll help. Maybe blowgunning the Itzquinth and offering trades so that the other Itzquinth can land is not the worst idea. Keeping the 2 big things back for blocking. Yeah, at some point I have to think that they're gonna make things bigger with that captivating cave, as well as annoying. Okay. Do I want to play a tap land? I guess so. Blowgun first. Let's see what they do. Nothing. Okay. Let's just go with the tap land. If I played an untap land, I could make my Colossodactyl larger, but I don't think there's a reason to do that. Bats is good. Let's do that first. Okay. So that only takes effect for as long as it's on the battlefield. So if I kill it, I still get my trigger, right? Counter up to 1 activated. If the ability or creature artifact is countered this way, the permanent loses all abilities as long as it remains on the battlefield. So if I kill it, does it work? It won't be on the battlefield at the time of the trigger. I don't know if this works. We can go for it. Huh. Okay. Now we know it does not work. Let's go here. I guess because it's worded that the spell is already countering an ability, and that line applies regardless of whether it's still on the battlefield or not. But the way it was worded was quite confusing. I mean, obviously, if I knew that would happen, I would have killed the Abuelo instead, but these things happen. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna Itzquinth the Abuelo this turn. Other bats. Doesn't matter anymore, though. Let's get Abuelo off the battlefield before they can tap down my whole army forever. Blocking purposes, putting this here or here seems really good. So let's do that for this turn. The real problem becomes the double wind scout. I imagine if I cave my bats, make it a 3/3, then equip it with the blowgun next turn. That's a 4/4 death toucher. Flying. They'd have to take both scouts, and then yeah, we'd be free to do whatever we need to do in the air. That seems right. With the bats in the grave, that would make it a 3/3 flyer as well. Yeah. They can hit me back for 5, but I'm gaining 4. It's a losing race for them if they just let it hit and they don't trade. But that means my Dreadmaw is trading for their 4/4 that can become a 6/6. We can move the Hunter's thing over to it though. Okay. I like this well enough. Nice. Just gonna run the bats out. It's kind of sketch, right? Guess we'll go here. Well, no, let's go here and play it safer. Maybe they have like a destroy tapped creature spell or... yeah, like something like that is how we lose, right? Saw blades, needle. That's fine. Okay. With 3/3 flyer and a 1/1 flyer next turn. Be good. That's a good card. I need to make it so that if they tap everything for that, they just lose. So Hunter's on the Dreadmaw. It's a decent draw, actually. Craft our Sunbird. do this. Guess we should choose spells over creatures. Let's just go like this. It's a lot of pressure. It's okay if my Dreadmaw only takes one creature off the board, because then they have to tap all their creatures and then they'll die next turn anyway, so. Yep. That's fine. Yeah. Still hitting for 7. We have a 5/5 trampler. I'm gonna move this over now. They can't really afford to do that. Oh. Yeah. That's GG. I mean, even if they drop a creature, I don't know how you get around Trample Death Touch. That's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 presented. That's certainly not going to do it. That won't either. Yeah. GG. Just for good measure, I'm gonna activate my Restless Vents in case I miscounted, but I think it's already lethal. Yeah. Let's go. 6-1. Final boss time against a gold player, which means their deck is probably pretty good. In my experience, when somebody is ranked up to you, they're doing quite well in their draft. Alright, let's lead on Blowgun and hope this Bats can carry us to victory here. Okay. We can deadweight the Tendril. Let's take the Rock Slide. Nice. Gotta do it this turn. And because I want to equip my Blowgun, I'm gonna play a non-tap land this turn. Swing for 2. Nice. Frogs is good as well. Let's play tap land for, I suppose, green's best. Mainly just because we don't have any double pips for black or red. But we have quite a few for green. It's problematic. I guess if I don't want to lose my Frog to Rock Slide or my extra, I need to another chance my Bats back and take the Rock Slide back. Not what I wanted to do this turn. I will mill. Good hits. Okay. Bats and Itzquinth. Let's go get the Rock Slide back. Give me back my Rock Slide. Yeah, they've just drawn lands. Ugh. This looks bad for them. They know I have Itzquinth. Okay. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just lead on the 5-4, but that's fine, I guess. Let's go with Axe Draw. Now that they know we have Itzquinth, their 5-4 is unplayable next turn. It's a flyer. It's a 2-2. 7 mana 2-2. Is it good enough? Think we can do better? Yeah. Let's equip our bats and keep going. No. You know I have Itzquinth. Why? You needed the staggering size to protect it. I'm not sure that was the right play. Just feel like we can't lose now. Yeah. GG OP. Alright. Well, that was a quick trophy. Nice little 7-1. Solid deck. Yeah, look at the stats. I'm going to do another draft since that was so quick. I'll see you next time.